Really excited to show you what I made this week. So I'm going to maximize on play and we're going to play it. All right, here we go. We've got our little man. This is the little man. He jumps, he moves, and more importantly, he's the little man. So that's the most important part of today's lecture. My homework is the little man has a face. Took me too long to do this. I'm not embarrassed at all about it. This is the best thing I've ever made in my life. So we've got our little guy. I did not add any type of honestly, falling mechanisms to this. I'm letting it gravity just do gravity's thing on Unity. However, I do want to point out I did put a UI in here to show the player state, right? And I'll show you the game state in a second. But here we've got our little man. He's grounded. If I jump, he's jumping. Then he's falling. And these are just a couple of the player states I've got. And here's another one. Are you ready for this? I'm going to press escape. Boom. Game state paused. I cannot jump. It still registers that player state would be jumping. But it's not doing anything. It's paused. I'm going to go back into the game. Unpaused. Again, paused. He's in midair. The little man. And now he's unpaused. So what's going on here is I've got multiple player states, right? Hold on, sorry. Oops. Okay. I've got a lot going on here. I'm not going to be able to cover it all. I've got 6 different player states all going at once. Or, well, not all going at once. So, okay. I've got a state machine. Got some lists for some states. I've got some events going. We've got a lot going on. We've got state transition methods. All of it is coming from first and foremost, my I state with my event. Okay, on enter, on exit. Then we're going to go into my I mono state, which it derives from I state. Here's a little bit more. It's an action event on update, on late update, and on fixed update. Then we go into my mono state, deriving from my I mono state, and here it's a little more, you can kind of follow the string, so everything has to have a string. This is one of the, conditions that I've set for it. And then we go into my state machine. I've got several different states. Here we've got just the manager, basically everything. Here's my state transition code, my character movement code. I've got my UI manager, which also took me too long to figure out. The little man took a while, but the UI took a lot longer for me to figure out. I'm not an artist. I'm not good with UI. But I got the basics. I've got my unpause state. I've got my jumping state. I've got my pause state. We can go into so I basically made everything virtual. I'll show you. Hold on, where is it? I think it was in my... Okay, in my mono state, I made all of my events virtual so that they could be overridden, right? So, for example, in my unpaused state, I overrid it, and I added a time scale. There's a lot. I'm going to post it on Canvas right now. But I'm happy that everything's working. I'll show you if I maximize, if I take that off, watch, and we go into play. It functions the exact same way. My states are registering where my character's at. Right now his state is grounded and the game state is unpaused. If I go into my game manager, which is just an empty 3D object, and I have right here, well, here's my serialized field. I can make escape anything, but I also have here pause and unpause, so I can jump really quickly and go into paused. And the game's still fully going. It's just paused here. So player could save in theory. And then unpaused. So, I'm really happy with it. It took a long time. I'm really happy with my little man. I'm going to upload all my scripts. There's a lot. It's convoluted. Yeah. Thanks.